Have you ever had a dream that others may have laughed at? You shared your dream with someone and they wondered who you thought you were to dream such a big dream. Or have you ever had a dream and you wondered what would other people think if they knew that this is the dream that you've been holding in your heart? Because let's just be fair, let's just be honest. A lot of times we are afraid to share our dreams, or a lot of times we um, are wondering what would other people say if they knew that this was a dream that I actually had. And I want to talk about that just for a few minutes today, about, when your dream is birth as a result of pain, or when your dream is birth as a result of a burning desire that you may have to um, solve a problem in the world. And it could very well be a problem that other people are experiencing. Um, and so today, that's exactly what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the fact that people minimize our dreams, people laugh at our dreams. And as a result of that, there are times when we are crippled because we don't want to be the laughing stock. And so I want to share today, or I will be sharing today, one woman's dream and how that dream was laughed at. And even though that dream was laughed at, that dream is now a legacy that continues to grow, to build, because it serves a purpose. And it is said, and I think it's Mike Murdoch who said it, that pain births purpose. And so that thing that pains us is the avenue that can get us into purpose. Many people are struggling with, what was I born to do? What was I created for? What is my purpose in life? And that purpose is attached to your natural strengths, or that purpose is attached to the pain that you personally feel that you want to bring rescue to. And so, when my mom first started the Caring and Sharing Cancer Support Group, there were a lot of people who laughed at her. There were people in the cancer community, existing groups. They found it funny that she would create a group, and they said things like, oh, this is just a social group. Oh, y'all just socializing. And they minimized what she was trying to do. And they did that because they didn't understand the power that comes from community. Now, today, everyone is talking about community. Now, today, everybody is talking about the importance of not being isolated. But back then, the support was traditionally for the medicine part of the journey. Now, what people didn't realize when Mommy started this group is that her pain was the pathway to birth the purpose for Identity in Caring and Sharing Cancer Support Group. And what a lot of people don't know is that my mom actually struggled a lot during her cancer journey. As she was in recovery, laying in bed at home when we would go out to work, she often felt isolated and alone. Isolation is the tool of the enemy. If the enemy can get you thinking that nobody cares, that no one is there for you, that you are not loved, that you are not valued, if the enemy can get in your head and you only have your thoughts in your head, the enemy can actually get you into a really dark place. But she discovered that the four walls of the home seemed to be closing in on her when she was at home feeling isolated, but she wanted to feel alive. She thought if she was feeling this way, then there must be other women going through a cancer journey who is feeling the exact same thing. Because can I tell you that what we feel is isolated to ourselves is actually common among us? And so when we are experiencing something traumatic, some other woman somewhere has experienced the exact same thing. And so here's the thing. She didn't sit down and wallow and say, oh, woe is me, I'm so alone. No, she took action and she created exactly what she wanted. She started connecting with other cancer patients and survivors, women who could understand her in a way that no one else could. Like, unless you have truly been through it, you cannot 100% relate to what a cancer patient is going through. And so she found other women, and yes, they laughed, they loved, they lived, and people had them for a joke because they'd see them going places together, laughing, sharing meals. But what they didn't understand was that when those women were together, there was a certain freedom that they felt. There was no self consciousness, there was no judgment. There was actually healing happening in that space, just being seen, understood, and being able to share their mental load with other people who got it gave them such an opportunity to breathe. And so, what my mom built was more than a social group. She built a sanctuary of strength. And today, 8 years after her passing, that same heart, that same vision is still alive. The group is still cultivating a space where women could feel safe. I want to appeal to you today. When God places a dream in your heart, don't worry about what anybody else will say. When there is a pain that you are connected to, that you know that you could help bring the solution to, do not delay. Take action. Worry not about the world. If God guides you to it, He will give you the provision, He will give you the vision, He will give you the tools, and He will help destiny helpers to come along the way to make that dream a reality. So I encourage you today that, to take action, because guess what? What started as one woman's dream, my mother's dream of bringing women together and giving them community, has now become a formally recognized nonprofit organization here in the Bahamas. And I can say with so much gratitude that the Jenny Dean Caring and Sharing Cancer Support Group continues to do phenomenal work. My mom laid the foundation upon which we could build. And today we provide financial support, grocery support, prosthetic breasts, mastectomy bras. We hold health and wellness initiatives. We have educational meetings, so much more. And this started because one woman had the courage to create what she needed. Her pain drove her into action and helped her to create an atmosphere where cancer patients, their families as well, could find healing and hope, helping them to live with courage, faith, and dignity. And can I tell you that every single time I think about it, I am reminded that my mom was in a painful place. And she knew that it was not just her. And here's the thing, that pain led to a purpose, and the purpose did not die with her. Look at how powerful is that? That purpose is still existing even though she is not, because there are cancer patients all over the world who struggle with isolation, who have mental issues, who have mental challenges with recovering from cancer, emotional challenges, physical challenges. And so the purpose lives on. And so, if you're watching this today, here's what I want to really say to you. You may be in a painful season right now. You may be asking God, God, why me? I ask you today, could it be that your pain is somehow connected to your purpose? Because when God gives you something divine, He also sends someone to help you carry it. And it's an honor and a privilege for me to carry on my mom's legacy, to serve the cancer community, to help anchor women in hope, and to remind them that even after a diagnosis, there's still life to live, joy to find, and purpose to fulfill. And to the person who is a destiny helper, because I didn't realize that that was what I was when my mom started this group. Step into your role with gratitude. Know that you are being trained for something so much greater. Know that as a result of helping to bring somebody's vision to help purpose be fulfilled on the earth, that you are being cultivated to one day step into a destiny that you did not even imagine for yourself. And to every single person who supports the work that we do through your donations, your sponsorship, your contributions to our pantry, or by attending our events, I want to say thank you. You make it possible for us to continue this work, and you help us to keep hope alive. And so, from my heart to yours, thank you for believing in the power of community and for standing in us as we continue to serve the women, men, and children who face one of the hardest battles of their lives. And this is what happens when pain births purpose. So, sis, bro, if God has given you a dream, hold on to that dream. Don't care about the naysayers. Take action in faith and watch how your purpose leaves a legacy long after you've departed. Have a great day.